Hey, I am back. I am back. I am back. I'm back, y'all. This time around, we are going to try and finish our mini junk journal. That's what we're going to try. Okay? So, I've been contemplating it for maybe 3 days now and all day today. It was like a spirit of procrastination was sitting over top of me. Like, what are you going to do? You just not going to do it or what? And I'm like, no, I got to do it. I got to get it done because they want to see and I want to see. Okay? So, y'all can't even believe all the things I had to do to get this all situated and set up. But, these signatures are sitting here, 1, 2, and 3. And I've had them sitting here since the last time that I worked on it. I sat here for about maybe I'll say about 35 minutes after I finished that video, and I sorted what I was going to use and I left it here on the table. So it's been here for about 3 or 4 days, right? And I'm like, okay, today I'm going to go ahead and try this whole thing, okay? Because I know it's going to turn out good. But, I don't know because I didn't do it. But I have that kind of confidence in myself because I have to have that kind of confidence. Now, have I done this before? No. I'm a little bit intimidated. Yeah. But I just got a comment probably about, I'm going to say about 25 minutes ago. I got a comment from somebody, well, let's say a reply to a comment I made on somebody else's junk journal. And she said she's always excited when somebody is viewing her work when she's doing her journals. But what she would advise is that when you do your very first one, do not use the things that you love. And I guess that is to say because that thing ain't going to come out the way you want it to come out. So don't use everything you love. Use things that you like. And then you'll build upon that. That's what I took from it. So that was quite encouraging. And it helped me to say, okay, come on, let's do this. Now, I got my little pokey tool. Okay, I think you call it an awl. And I got my scissors because I got to cut this wax thread. And I have the needles that came all in the pack with the wax thread and the bone folder. I got this whole set like this with all of these items from Temu. Okay, I was watching somebody's video and they was talking about, let me get my bone folder. And I've been seeing people use it. That's this thingy, right? And I was like, okay, well, what is that? I don't really know what that is. I ain't paying no attention. But then I saw people using this one too. And I was like, okay, I don't really know. And then as I moved on through different videos, I saw, different things like these. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not going to order that. That looked like some kind of sewing scissors, the nippers or something. But it came in this pack all together. And it was because she was saying that she couldn't find this. So she had a different type of thingy that was right on her desk. That she said, you can use an ice pick or any kind of thing that's a pokey like this. And so I just went on Temu because she called it like a leather, something for leather or something like that. Piercing leather or something. So I went on Temu and I typed that in, said that to the phone or whatever. And they showed me this pack and I bought it. And I think it was like $8 maybe or $11. It wasn't more than that. So I got all those little things in there. So these things I need, and it came with these needles and it came with this thread. And here we go. So these are the things that we need tonight I tried to prepare everything before I came on because I said that I would the next time. And like my person that I follow the most on her channel with the junk journals, I wrote out, look at me, look at me, look at me. Yes, I wrote out what I have and how I came together with this so that if somebody wants to take a screenshot, they can, or if somebody wants to write it down, they can. Now, I will try to remind myself to put this up again. I'm going to leave it here for a few minutes while I'm talking because somebody might want to screenshot it. Because I'm sure, you know, some fast writers, maybe you can write it real fast. I don't know. And yeah, this is what I used. I don't know all of what you might need because I don't know what you're going to be doing. But for me, I used a standard soap box like this. Says Safeguard, right? And you don't want to just open it up and split it wherever you want to. If you look, you'll see inside the box where the box was closed together, like right here. And that's what you want to do. You want to split that down the side and open this part so it's flat open. Then you can create an open, you know what I'm saying? This one was Irish Spring. But yeah, and then you get yourself some material. Doesn't matter what kind of material. You can use an old t-shirt or old shirt, a piece of denim, whatever kind of material you want to use. And once you get it, you cover it all in glue. This video is up, so you can go back and you can watch this video if you want and see how I did this or whatever. And then I had a second piece of material and I glued it to the inside of the box right on top. And then I put this in here, which I wish I had not put it in there because now, I mean, it's super stiff. But at first I was going to glue my signatures in there, like put the glue here and glue one signature right there and here. But then when I thought about it, I was like, maybe we don't want to do it that way. I'm not sure. But this pokey tool, I'm sure, is able to poke right through here. So you're supposed to mark it and everything and know where you're going to put your holes in here. And that's what we're going to do after we look at the signatures. Because I first had 16 pieces of paper. And then when I had 16, I only had 2 signatures, right? Which is really like groups of paper that you want to put in. And why they named it signature, I don't really know. I understand it, and I still don't. But that's what they're called. And so when I had the 2, I still had about this much play in between my cover and the closure of my book. To close it up, it would have been, you know, like that much space or something between my finger and the cover. And I was like, oh, I might want to add one more signature. So that's why I have here 3 or 2 signatures. It's up to you. And 12 to 16 pages, because that's what you're going to need unless you plan on putting all kinds of things inside. Now, for me, I'm not going to put a lot of stuff in here. I just want to put the signatures in here and see how I do, like a trial run or something like that for myself, because I've never made one before. So that's what I'm doing. I just got my papers together. So now I'm going to move this, and we're going to look at what I've put together for the first signature, because some of the things you saw already, but then I added some stuff, okay? So this is 1 and 2, and this is a piece of Yellow Pages paper, but you see what I did? I put a piece of sticky note on there and on there so that it can be, you know, something there. And then I have this one. We'll count them again. And that. It's okay. And they, you know, you can cut yours and make them, you know, straight and even if that's what you want. But A lot of people tear the pages and ink the edges and all that thing, but I'm not going to do all of that here. I actually bought this ledger book, and it's an old book from Woolworths. Who remembers that? I remember Woolworths. And somebody had already written all of this on the first 3 pages. The due date, the first, and all the things for the month, and all the way across the top, she had all the things that she had to do. So I kept her little handwriting on those pages because I thought that that added something to mine. Now this is a piece of what you call this stuff. This is for sewing clothes. It's called a pattern. When you put your material on top, then you cut all around it, and that's how you get the pieces to make garments. And then you pin them with stick pins, you know, and then you sew and take the pins out as you go. I used to watch my aunt do that kind of stuff. This is nothing more than a receipt. But this here, did you notice this? This is a piece of the scrapbooking paper, and I put a piece backward on here so that you can write on plain white and you can see this print, but you can see the print through there. I did that for another signature also. And the receipt is just a receipt. We have to buy these things. You'll see it as I'm going through embellishing or whatever. You have to buy these things. I said, oh, let me save some receipts. And this is a piece of cardstock and a piece of sticky note. And then I just added all kinds of pieces of scrap of paper down there on the corner. And a piece of notebook paper or kids' writing tablet paper, actually. And this is just some paper that I was using as a, like, you know, so it won't bleed through on the table or something. And then here, this I took out of a piece of jury duty form, and I just put that there. And I said, that's good enough. And this is part of an envelope to one of my birthday cards. And this came out of a magazine. I just put a piece of paper there and this. And I'm not going to go through all of the signatures, but I will flip through them. And this came out of a book, kids reading book. And this was actually the page and the back of 5 color sheets of cardstock poster paper. So I said, this is pretty cool. So we use that as a writing piece. So that's what we have for this first signature. And we have to make sure it's all down together. And then you have to restack it. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 10 and 11. Then 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now this first one has 19, and I'm going to put that on the tip because I know that I'm going to cut these pages. So that's 19. Because while I was off camera and I was sorting this out, I was like, okay, you're going crazy. You keeping all the papers. 2, 3. This is another piece of jury duty paper. I just was doing anything. I ain't really know. Just put it together. We'll see how it comes out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this one has 18, one less. But when you put that, that makes 19. So I'm not going to mark that because they're the same. Then this one has a card, so we have one. This tripod is in my way. Two, some of them was still wet. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I wrote that on the back of there. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So this has 17. So the other two plus this makes 18. So the other two have one more. So do we need 2 extras in there? We don't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take 2 out. And it's going to be, let's keep that. We'll take, let me see. We'll take this one away. And we will take, let's see. Let's see. We need one between there. So let's take this one out. All right, so now this is 17. And we'll do the same thing for this. We'll take 2 pieces out of here. And it will be, this is so pretty. So I don't want to take that out. We'll keep the dictionary paper and we'll take this one. I want to keep that in there. It's kind of interesting. All right, let's take this one and let's take this 2. All right, so we have these 2. Do I want to take that one? I don't know if I want to take that one. Okay, we'll keep that like that. Okay, so now we're ready to start cutting. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to make sure that we have enough space that we can cut off the excess and it's still a nice page there. You don't want to just line them up like on one corner and cut all that off. I don't, because I know that some of it has like a sticky notepad, a little one, you know, one of the mini ones you saw it. Some of them have a little square of writing paper with lines and stuff like that. So I want to kind of cut away from both ends, but like this, I don't want to cut that piece off. So I'm going to put that up here so I can see it. And I don't want to cut this piece off. Okay, so let's just put this down and we'll cut it last. Because those pieces I don't want to cut off. And then this one I want to cut on the end. Because I put the sticky notes on there and I want to make sure that they can be seen. All right, so now you want to hold this in your book as tall as it can be, like that. And you got to determine how much you want to hang out of your book on the sides and up the top. So this is where the scissors come in. And you just got to do it. You can't even be sitting looking and thinking. You just got to do it. And then we save all of these scraps because they become ends that you can use in another project someday. And if you want to throw them away, you can. I'm just telling you what I've learned and watching myself, watching the videos myself. So just make a big girl decision and just cut, okay? Now we finished with it. You can't be sad or mad. All right. And then this can fit in there, see? like that. That's all I can make of it, you know, because that's what you want to do. You want to bind in between, right in here, and this is going to be the flip through, like this. Okay, so now we have to add these. I have a red one and a yellow one. So then I'm going to come and I'm going to cut this off right there. I might have to cut a little more. It's okay if some things are hanging out. This one, I don't want to make straight. So I'll just leave that like that. Okay, and then this one, we'll do the same thing. And we'll just start about right there. And there we go. Okay, so now that's our first one done. And then we want to just fold it and crease it. And then you can determine how you want to arrange it for when you open the book. So for me, I'm going to use that one this way. And this one we'll put somewhere in between something else like this. Okay, and now that's our first one. Okay, now we got to do the same thing for the others. Now these I'm going to throw away because I got plenty of that, what you call it, that Yellow Pages book. The Yellow Pages. Now I'm going to just look and make sure, like for this, I don't want to cut all of this off. And I don't want to cut the top of that. And this is going to go that way. And let's put this here. And this one. I got to move that down a little bit, okay? And this is a writing space, so I don't want to cut that off because that will take away the writing space that I've created just for it. All right, and then this one, I'll keep that at the end like that. And then these. Oh, I forgot I glued this to that. That's why I couldn't get it off. Because I forgot I glued it on here. Okay. And then this is going to be that. And we're going to line it up in here again. And make sure. And then we're going to chip away. Oh, I cut my to-do off. I tried to do that the other way, and I still cut it off. I cut that off. That's all right. We'll save it for something else then. Okay. And we'll come this way, and we will cut this. Okay. All right. Move that on over. And now we have our second signature. And it can fit too. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to determine our cut for this. Okay. And we're just going to do it. There you go. Now we have all of this, and for this, I will let this be my binding page for the back, or maybe we might use our sugar page. Yeah. Keep this up here. Let's see, because they can write there. Okay, and we're going to put this on here. It says sugar. It doesn't say nothing there, but it says something there. And let's see if we turn it this way. Right, when you open it. Yes. And that's how we're going to have that one. Okay. And then we'll put that envelope in there. And now we have our third one. Our third one. Let's just check. Make sure. Oh, we don't want to cut her face off. We're going to put that down. Okay. I don't want to cut the notes off like I did on that other one. And I think the rest of it looks fine. Okay, what's this? Oh yeah, let's keep this and make sure we don't cut that away either. Okay, now this is needing a trim because it's not letting me line it all up. Okay, so we'll take that off. Let's put that in the trash. Okay, and then we'll line it up in here. Make sure all of them are down. Okay, and then I know somebody is like, well, what in the world? And somebody else is like, okay, I guess that makes some kind of sense in somebody's world. Okay. It feels so thick, like I'm cutting the actual book. I was like, wait a minute. That's how it was in my mind. What is happening? Okay. And then we're cutting this side. And when we cut, I don't cut all the way to the edge of the book, but the stuff was so thick, it sounded like I was, or it felt like I was cutting that. So I don't cut all the way down to the end because I'm trying to make sure there's a little bit of leave out room so that when it is in there, it will give me some kind of play. All right, so we cut all of that off, and let's see. I cut it short because I cut the top. I shouldn't have cut the top. I didn't cut the top on the other ones. See, mistakes are part of learning, and it's okay. I didn't cut the tops off the other one, but I wasn't focused, but that's okay because then I can do what I learned in watching, which is stagger your pages. And when you stagger your pages, some are up and some are down. See? You got to know how to recover from these things. Let's see. Some are up and some are down. So I might have to do mine down here because I'm not that good at this. I'm just learning how to do this. I'm trying to keep this in your view and everything. You can keep some in the middle. Wait. Not all the way out. All right. Okay, and now let's use this to trim these. We'll line that up and this, and we're not going to trim them too short because we realized that we already cut the tops off and it was a mistake. We didn't want to do that, but it happened. Okay, and so let's slide this little one in between, and let's slide this receipt in between here, and we can just put the blank paper. The blank paper can go, let's see, right there on top of that, and then we'll use this one. We'll use this one. How about we use it up here? It's okay. Now they staggered like that. The thing of it is you got to be really careful when you get ready to bind it, when you stagger it, because you want to make sure that it goes all the way between. Now you see, when I staggered it, it fixed the fact that I cut the tops off when I didn't cut the top off the other one. Okay? Now they still a little bit too tall though. hanging out a little bit too much. And then you got to have, you know, this whole playing with the paper thing going on. And that's what Pam says all the time. Her name is Pam at the Paper Outpost. And she says, you know, that we're having fun playing with paper. And we are. So that's where we at with that. Okay? It's okay. It don't have to be perfect. And we're good. So now let's see about this whole binding piece. Okay? Now we'll put that on there. We have our 3 signatures. And let's move this over. And the scissors. We got another piece to put over there. And now what you want to do is you want to mark this. And you need to go out the middle. All right, let's do it straight. And come out the middle. So I'm gonna need, wait, do I need 3 or 2? I know for one you need 2 and 2. And then you need 2 more. That's not that straight, but it's okay. Then you need 2 more. Now, sometimes you can do 3 because you have 3 signatures. So you go out the middle, up the top, down the bottom, back through the middle. All right, so I might need 3 because I got 3 signatures. So maybe my spaces are not too great, but we're going to try it. Okay? Might not be too great. It might not be too great, but we're going to try because I think you need a way out for each signature if you bind in 3. I think. I don't remember. And I didn't watch a video to see. But I do know that most of them take 2 unless you're doing 1 signature. Then you can do 1, 2, 3. And you go out the middle, up, back in through the top, down, out this way, and back in the middle. And then we tie them together. So that's what it appears to be. And that's right through. Okay, so now that that's through, I'm going to go back through on this side just to make sure it's a nice hole in there for the needle to go through. Because if this can get to the, if this can get to the middle, then your needle will be good to go. Then we're going to put this in here. We're watching our finger. We don't want to poke ourselves. You have to be very careful with this because it is dangerous. And then we're going back. And you can see from where I marked it that they're not even. But it's okay. It's going to be fine. And then we're going out again. And I'm going to have to find me something like my newspaper pack. I got some newspaper right over here. I'm going to grab some because you have to have something to help you with this pokey thingy. All right. And so now that's 3. Okay. And then we're going to do the same at the bottom. And back in. And I guess here's where y'all could be using music, right? But when I'm watching these junk journals happening, ain't no music. They just talking and working, okay? That's what they doing. They talking and working. And sometimes somebody on some of them, not very many, they might speed up some, or they might say, I'm gonna go and I'm going to put the holes in and get ready for the binding, and I'm going to do it off camera. And you don't get to see it because they know it's long. And since this is my first time, then I'm just doing it so y'all can see what it looks like and what I'm doing. Okay, now we got our last set to do. And I'm going to go above this dot because that's way down. All right. Oh, do you hear that cracking? That's that glue and the stiffness of this cardboard box. But nothing's coming apart. And that's what we like. We don't want nothing to be coming apart. Okay. And then we'll poke them back through in 1 second. Let's move my finger. All right. Okay. And it's not as hard as it looks, maybe. It looks like maybe I'm like struggling to get it through, but it's not. It's just that it's thick. It's 2 cardboards and 2 pieces of material. And there you go. So that's it. Now, here comes my challenging part, because this is the part I've not ever done before. You know, the other parts, all those parts, they seem okay. But now, to see if I can actually get this part going. Okay, we're going to use this thick needle. And I'm waiting for my Temu order. I ordered some more needles because I didn't know how many was in here. But, you know, I don't want to not have them or something. So they said for your needle, should go, if you got 3 signatures, you want to go 3 times around and plus 1. So hold a small tail and go around 3 times. 1, 2, 3, plus 1, 4, and then a small tail. All right, now that should do it. That's what they said. How many times the signature, go around that many times. That should give you plenty of cord. And leave a little tail on both sides. Okay? I'm just trying to go off of what I've been taught from what I've watched all these times. Now, let's put this in here. I guess I need to wrap this back up, but just, you know, go that way. I have all of this cord that I bought from the thrift store, and it's not waxed. So I said, oh, I'm not buying no waxed thread. I'm just use this cord that I have, because I have all of this stuff that's called like meat twine or something like that. I don't really know. And you don't tie this stuff together, because I was looking and I was like, well, how is she doing that? The thing is just right here like that, hanging out, but you don't do all that. So, okay, we go out here, and then in here. We always start in the middle. Not sure why. Okay, but we got to start with the papers, girl. Okay, did you see that? We have to start with papers. Okay, we have to use the papers. I'm just trying to stay on memory because I'm not watching a video. I'm trying to just stay on memory, okay? Let me remember to bind the papers in, okay? Now, let me see something. So whatever you stagger, and I didn't stagger this, but some of it is, it will catch it in the middle, at the top, or at the bottom and in the middle. So that's where I'm at. I will make sure that I can catch it twice. It has to be, you know what I mean? Unless it's all even and straight. Other than that, it's going to catch it at the top and in the middle, or at the bottom and in the middle. So I just want to make sure. All right, so I want to go like right here and put this here, and I'm going to try to line it up right here. Okay. So I just looked at where the hole was and tried to put it right exactly where I see the hole, because I ain't got no measuring. Okay, I don't have measuring skills, so I'm not going to try to do measuring skills. I'm going to try to do what I know to do, which is eyeball it, as Pam at the Paper Outpost would say. Okay, then when you poke these holes in there, you can see straight through them. I don't know if y'all can see, but I can see straight through them. And then you want to hold them tight so they don't shift. Let me see. Keep it up this way. Where they at? Right here. And right here. And let's see. I got to be able to see this bottom one, though. That's here. And let's see if I got it. Let's see. I got it. It's all the way through. And let's see if I can get it started with my needle. Wait, where's my hole? Wait a minute. Did I slide the paper? I see the bottom one. It's right there. Okay. Okay. Now we're going in the middle. We always start in the middle. In the middle. Pull this through. And you should have one tail inside your book all the time. I don't know which one, and I guess it don't matter which one, but one of them need to be inside the book. Okay? And it's right there. And then you take this and you come up the top, and you gotta find that hole, which is not easy, but if you take your time, the point will find it, and we come right back through. Okay, and then we have to find that tail. Okay, and then we're going back out at the bottom. Okay, that was easy. Uh-oh, I got it, y'all. This is exactly how it's supposed to look. And then what Natasha says is that the middle one coming back through is always your hardest one because you've already gone through one time. So let me hope that I can get it through one more time, because there's no way to really see it. All right, I see the needle. Move a little closer. I see the needle, but the hole is not that big, and what you don't want to do is try to force it through. I'm just trying to stand it up so I can find the middle hole. I felt it and I see it, and she said sometimes you just have to go a few pages at a time until you get all the way back through, because you don't want to have two pokes in the middle of your signature. So this part takes a moment, and you don't want to double thread your thread, because it'll cause it to fray. So I see this one poking somewhere where it's not supposed to be poking. I see it. All right. I got it through several pages. I'm just trying to get it through this page. Let me see. Got back up again. It's right here. Y'all see it? It's right there. So it's through these three. And now it's through all of those. But I gotta keep it right there. Hold on. Right there. Uh-oh, wait. There it is. And then it's got 1, 2, and the last one. Got it. Got it. I got it. And then you pull this tail through. And now we got this one. Okay. Now. And then it's already under there. Look at that. Look at that. It's already under there. Isn't that cool? That's so cool. And then you get to tie this part so that that doesn't come out. Okay. I got it. Now. Okay. I got that one. I got it. It's in. Now, y'all, guess what? Make a little tail, a little bit long, if you want to tie it in a bow. Listen, I'm not a professional, but I got it. I got it. Is anybody clapping for me? I hope somebody is. And say, well, why you cut it? Because I'm not professional, and I'm so happy that I got this first one. Look at that. I bound a book. Look, it's got a piece in here. I didn't pull my things. That's why. So see, that's why I ain't tied in no knot. I ain't want tied in no knot. I saw that it was already, what they call it a box knot. And the box knot means that when you came in, it went under and the other one was over top. And I guess that's why the tail have to stay inside the book. I'm not sure, but I see that thread is between this. It's frayed a little bit. Okay, let's pull it, but don't pull it too hard, because if you pull it too hard, then you can't move your pages the way you want. But that's better. You won't. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. That is so cool. That is so cool. Even though this is upside down, it's okay though. It's fine. I know it's upside down because the number is up there, but it's all right. That's so cool. All right, now I can tie that one because I straightened it. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I like it. I like it. I like it. Oh, I did my first one. Now, this is not cool right here, though, because you know what I'm saying. It should be just this. But I was going to glue it at first because I'm like, I don't know if I can sew it and bind it. But look at that. That came out pretty cool. That's how the ladies do it. Yes. Okay, so the reason why I cut mine is because I'm not a pro. You understand? And I was like, now once it come out here, how I'm going to go back through? I don't know. And so you see this right here, it's got a little fray. Let me show you. Maybe you can't tell. It's right here. You see that? There's a little fray here because that needle went through that yarn again. That's so cool though. Wow. Okay, so what your girl gonna do until I learn how to do it better is I'm just gonna get my yarn one time my signature, because that's gonna help me not waste my stuff. I got a little tail. It's gonna be a teeny one. Oh yeah, that's one time a signature. Let's see about this one. This one looks like it's short. Give it a baby tail. Oh, it can go. Well, let's use that one first. Oh, but you know what's going to happen? It's not going to be enough to go through and stay in the book. Let's check it out. I don't think it's going to be enough to stay in the book, But it might. You never know. So let's work on this one and see how we can do that. Let's stagger it. And, okay, we're getting up here because we're on 50 already. But, you know, I knew it was going to be like an hour and 30 or something like that because, listen, your girl is new at this and I don't know how to do it exactly. Let me put this one down here and this up. And, all right. Try to put this together. Okay. Sorting the papers is, you know, a lot of work, but it's okay. I already have 2 people that want a junk journal. 2 of my friends already want one. And I know I got 3, because Lisa was the very first one that told me when we were going to the ocean. So Lisa, Cheryl, and Bridget, all 3 of them want one. And I'm going to be happy to make them one. They're not going to get this kind of stuff, though, because this is like a real junk journal. Like, you just use junk, okay? Scraps of paper and things. All right, so this hole is here. So let's put that right there. All right, and then make sure I keep that together. That's right there. This one is about right here. Let me see. Okay. So this should be about right here. Okay. All right. So we got 1 and we got 2. And then we got to get this top one. So much easier to do it if you have the book turned around so you can see it, but you can't do it like that or you'll shift all of your papers and that won't be pretty. Okay? All right. So now I can see through all of them. All right. So now we're ready to sew. I don't think this is going to be long enough. I'm just saying. Start in the middle. And put that one through. Okay. Leave a little bit of tail in here and come back through the top. Oh, that went right through. Yay. And then, got to pull that piece. Uh-oh. Then we got to go in the bottom. Let me see. This paper right here is a little bit too short, but the hole is right there. And did it go straight? Almost. Okay, and it goes through that bottom one. Okay, we got that. And now we got to see where the tail at first. Okay, that's good. All right. Then we got to go back in the middle one more time. Oh, please let me get it. Please let me get it through because it's short thread. I can't find it. And then I already got a signature in there, so it's not easy to see it with the signature in there already. Let's see. I can see it now. Let's see. Uh-oh. It's poking something that I don't need to poke. Wait a minute. I just had it in the hole. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. It's coming through. Nope. There's some of it in there because I feel it. Okay. And let's see, can we get through with that? No, not yet. But it's through this part. Let's see. Because I feel it. Let me see. There it is right there. Now we got to get it through here. Not easy work, y'all. Not easy from the middle. Let's see. I got to take it back out and try it again. All right. Let's see. Let's feed it through the pages a little bit at a time because I can't see it with the other signature. All right. All right. Come on. Don't pull the other tail through, please. What other tail? I don't see it. Oh my gosh. I don't see that other tail. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do with that. Oh goodness. How am I going to tie it if the tail is gone? Oh my gosh. Oh goodness, not a good thing. Okay, let's pull this one through. We got it all the way in. No tail. Look at that. I told you I thought it was going to be too short. The tail is here. Oh goodness. And the other one is somewhere, which means if I pull it through, now it's bound at the top, but not in the middle. So we're going to leave it like that. But when we make our next book, we're not going to have it like this, but we're going to leave it like this for this. Because now we know what will happen if our string is too short. But it is bound. It's just a top and a bottom where with the first one, we got a knot in here because it's top, middle, and bottom. And this is just a straight line, nothing in the middle. But it's okay because it's still in there and it's still, you know, workable that you can still do something here. Okay, let's see if we can get this very last one. So what about this? So this type of thing, first of all, this is going to be too small. I mean, too big. So let's take the bottom off. I took the bottom off. My glue stick. I don't have one over here, but I'm just going to use this then because I don't have any glue stick right here. I didn't want to put wet glue, but we'll just put a little bit. Okay, right inside of here. And we'll close that because it is too large. We need a little bit right there. We're just getting a little teeny bit. Okay, just to wet our finger. And put that there. And now this can still be inside of here. And we can give it a fold. And it can go in the middle. Well, it's not, it's too long. So we have to trim it some more. Still a functional envelope though. This is still wet. Still not going that way. I don't want to break my twine. So we're going to trim it down. It's okay. We'll just keep on trimming. until we can get it in. It's all right. And then we'll trim this off a little bit more. Okay, it's still functional. This is still not glued the way I need it. Okay, just a little teeny bit. Come up here because this is wet. Now I wanted to make all of my signatures stick together. Like these two will close, and then that won't be pretty. Okay, so now this is skinny, and it's okay. And we can slide it in here. And now that's in the middle. Okay, now we're getting there. See, this is what it would have been with just two signatures. That's why I said, let me put a third one in there because I don't want, I could have just did it and closed it up and it would have been like that. But I was like, we're not going to do that. Let's add one more and hopefully this will be plenty of cord and it will go through the first time the right way and we will be good. All right, let's see. I already staggered these because I needed to make sure that they could work in there. Okay, let's see. Jesus. Okay, now gotta see where to put it. And we want this one to be with a little girl face. Her face right there, take out notes. So we want this to go like this. And we're going through the middle. Maybe right here. So we'll put a little dot there. This hard paper is real hard. So I can know where to push this through at. Okay. Push it through a little bit more. That's a big hole. All right, and then we should be able to maybe get it lined up. I think. All right. That's one. And now we need this about right here. All right, let's see. Oh, that went straight through real easy. Okay. And then one more. One, two, and three. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we got it. All right. Now let's see. Let's see if it lines up good. Let me make sure I can see through that hole. Let me just make sure that I can see real good. Because these signatures in here, you can't see that black dot in here that well. Once you put the thing through there. All right. Let's see. Let's pull this. One of these have to stay. Oh no. I think I put my cord in too long and that's why it don't just come right out because I don't want it to come out the wrong way and then I just can't even get it back in there. All right, so we came out and we're supposed to go back through the top. Okay, almost went through the bottom. I don't know if that makes a difference, but they said out the middle, back in through the top, and then back out the bottom. Okay, so now we got two. Let's pull that. Let's see. Okay, it looks pretty good. Now let's see. Can we hold on? Can we get this one? And, uh-oh. This page is not. It's just in the middle, but that's because it's short. Okay. So right there. Okay. All right, let's pull this one. All right, now we got to go back in that middle piece one more time. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. Oh, we got it. Oh, we got it. Oh, we got it. Let's see. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. Hey, we got it. Now I got to pull these cords a little bit. Wait, they rolled around. Hold on. It sewed through. It sewed through the cord. That's what she said can happen. And then it doesn't hurt anything except that over time, if you keep like pulling on the signatures roughly, it could potentially cause your string to pop. But who's going to be rough? We're not going to be rough. We're not going to be rough. This is not children flipping pages. We are adults. We're not going to do that. So there you go. Okay. Now let's make sure. Okay, because this throwing us off because, you know, it's supposed to be in the middle, but it's not. But that's all right because Natasha said you can add some beads and some bling to this. Okay, it's just not tied in the middle. All right, but this is a lot of extra cord here left over. All right, so we got to figure out how to use that in a more rational way so that we're not being wasteful. Okay, don't cut it too short because, you know, you might just want to do some. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. That is so cool. That is so cool. All right, and so then you would tie this together, and if you wanted to trim and everything, you could trim all of this if you wanted to, just so it's not so, you know, ragged looking. And you want to think about what you got going on with the pieces that's hanging out, because some of them have like this. This green has this piece of writing on here. This is just plain, but this one, you know, has lines. So if you want to trim, I don't really want to trim, but I will trim a little bit just so, you know, in case somebody is having a hard time. Like, what in the world is that? Okay, just trim it a little bit down. And this says take notes. So we want to be easy with that part. All right, and so that's all. I'm not going to trim it no more. It's okay. It can be like that. It's fine. It don't supposed to be, you know, this is not Natasha's beautiful work. I have 3 signatures. Oh my God, look at this. I cannot believe. I can believe it. I can believe it. I can believe this. Yes, I can. And so I'm not going to do any great embellishing, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this together out of this piece of material that I had on a shirt. Could have been longer, but it's okay. It still makes a little bow. Not too big, but it's all right. Let's open up these little pieces here. And I did get something for, let me get my hot glue gun. It's right here. And I didn't turn it on yet, but I'm going to plug it up right here, right now. And I got some things out that I wanted to use for my cover, just to make it, you know, a little bit jazzy. And let's turn this, it's on. Okay, let's move it out of the way. We don't want to get burned. All right, this goes in here. All right, I should just save it for my other ones, but let's see. It's supposed to be in here, but I don't want to cut it down. I'm going to save it because I don't want to cut it down. It might take the thank you away, but it's okay. It's not going to be the end of the world because we didn't put that in there. This is so cute. All right, let's get something. Let's get something. What we want to get? We want to get some, since we have these hanging off right here. Okay, let me see. Okay, I have my things. So I prepared this buckle right here with this little heart. I have a buckle and I want to put that there. And I prepared a butterfly button and a butterfly button. And that's why I got the hot glue. Okay, but I'm thinking about, since this is hanging, right? It's not that much string there, but I might can put something there. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, I gotta reach. I was not prepared for that because I didn't think that my string was going to be short, because I would cut it instead of using it 3 times the signature like I was trained to do. Okay, but I have some beads. I have all of this. Okay, I have all of this. So we're going to put a bead on here like so, and maybe this one too. Just put it on there. Let's see, it's fraying at the end. We might have to add some little bit of glue so that it won't fray. It can stay together while we're trying to focus. I see the hot glue oozing out of the nozzle. It's going to be on my table. Let me find something to let it ooze onto. There you go. Okay, now let's see how we can wipe this glue on my hand. Let's see how we can slide this through here now, hopefully. All right, and still fraying. Okay, let's see. Maybe, just maybe, it'll go through. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying. Maybe. Doesn't want to go through. Let's just choose another one then. It's okay. It doesn't have to go through. Let's just use another kind. That's 2. And let's see what else we have. This one's too big. I'm sorry. I don't want to push it. Let me see. Can it fit through here? Maybe. Let's see if we put this one in between. Let's see. Put this pearl and then put this one. Okay. And then we have to be able to tie it somewhere. So this is not exactly how you would do this, but since the tail is there, you can do something like this, or you can cut the tails all the way until they're just very close to the spine. But I said, let me add something to it. It might not do a whole lot of anything, but it's okay. It's my first one. It's okay. It's okay. All right, now that's nice and tight. And now we can trim these down like so. And we got a little bead on there. Maybe we can hide that one. If I had put an extra bead on here, now that's how it looks on the spine. That's not too bad. That's okay. We can handle that. We can handle that. And now we want to use this hot glue. And this is hard. So we want to take that piece off because it got too much air. So it's hard now. And I have a big fat glue gun, but I'm not going to take it out for this because I don't need that much glue. Just a little bit. And we'll stick that butterfly right there. And then we'll get another little piece of glue. I have two of these, two sizes like this, and then I got the big one. That's a little bit too much glue. That was on. I don't want it to poke out of the butterfly, but that's okay. And then I have this. It's like, why are you going to put the buckle on there? I thought the buckle was cute. So let's use it. See, this is the problem with this glue gun, because this got to be sticking the glue in there, because I done squoze this so many times till it don't let me just squeeze it anymore. I have to use a glue stick to push it through. And it's okay. Come on, I hate all this stuff. That's what I hate. And then put this right here. Can y'all see? I'm sorry. And now we got that on there. Take all these strings out of here. I hate that glue stick string stuff. Can't stand that. And there we go. That is cute. It's not the best, but it's cute. Yes. Look at that. That is really, really cute. Oh my goodness. I am so proud of myself. I am so proud of me. And then you can tie this together and put a little bow. Okay, pull these little things up here. Let's see how you do it. It's tucking in because it's part of the neckline of that shirt. So it's not, really complying. I'm proud of me. I'm just feeling so wonderful now because I've been like struggling. Like, oh my God, I just want to do a junk journal. I just want to do one. And look, I did one. Oh my God, look at that. That is so cute. It's not the best, but it is cute. I love it. Do you love it? Drop a comment, please. Tell me how you think I did with this. This is so adorable. Oh my gosh. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If this is your first time watching me do anything like this, I know it is because it's my first time watching me. But if you've never been to my channel before and you're just seeing me do this for the first time and you are not a subscriber, why don't you consider subscribing? I would appreciate that so much. And why don't you leave me a comment of an encouragement, just some clapping hands or thumbs up or something. This is so nice. I love it. 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 And even the little 3 beads, it's okay. It's so cool. So that's the end of this video. I do hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making this journal with you watching, and I'm just excited about what's going to happen in the future of me making journals. I'm going to put this page back here once more in case somebody wants to figure out how to do this themselves. They might be, like, oh, that's interesting. I want to do one, and you can. You can follow me. I'm Joanne. You can follow Pam at the Paper Outpost. You can find Natasha at Treasure Books. And I follow several other people. The lady who commented on my comment to her name is Michelle Ray. So Michelle Rae Landry, Landry, and all one word. And you can follow her. These are the people, some of the people, because I almost follow everybody that I like their work. I don't know all their names, but YouTube suggests a lot of people to me because I watch junk journaling all the time. This is so adorable. I am so proud of myself. I hope that you will like and comment. This is so cool. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Woo, this is awesome. I'm so happy. Thanks for being here. We at 121, turning 122. So now I'm going to end the video. I hope to see you here again real soon, maybe even tomorrow, because I'm ready to start on my next one. The next one is not going to be, I'm sorry, somebody blowing the horn like somebody's getting married. I'm not sure what's happening, but don't y'all know I'm in here making a video? Oh my God. Meanwhile, I'm going to start my next one. Maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure. But this is so daggone cute. All right, y'all. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to like and comment, please. Thank you so much. Peace. I'll see y'all later.